Hi there, and welcome to May's newsletter. And it seems to me that I've been in a real time warp this month. So I thought I would talk about that, about our concept of time, and possibly how, as we get older, time takes on a different relevance to our day-to-day life, and possibly even a different conscious awareness of time and how we use that time and where time goes and how time flies and where is the time gone. All of these phrases that we use about the one topic, which, as we know, there are 24 hours in a day, 365 days a year, or possibly 364. And that time just it's just one of those processes that we either have too much or we never have enough. I suppose for myself, as I look back on May in particular, I know it's a 5-week month. And it's a month that I really enjoy, more so in the northern hemisphere, because of the spring and the blossom. And I really love spring. That is my favorite time of year, but also because it is the month that I got married in. And it just always has those really lovely, good memories, if you will, of it being a month of joy and beauty and colour. Of course, in the summer, the southern hemisphere here, it's just a little bit colder, chillier. Got that lovely frosts coming on. There's even snow on the mountains as I was driving this morning. So like changing seasons, but May in particular, it's a long month. And for some reason, this month in particular, this year in particular, I have not been able to get a handle on my time. I have missed days completely. I thought it was a Wednesday when it was only Tuesday. And this week that I'm recording this particular message just hasn't existed. It's almost like I folded the week in half and skipped from the 22nd, 23rd to the 30th, 31st. Like everything in between there just hasn't existed. And I've had to really get my head wrapped around that, because the really good part of that is I've gained a week. And it feels like it's a bonus week. It feels like a gift to myself that I still have, and I do have this week in the month. And it just got me thinking about the concept of time and how we are living this fifth dimensional living, which has been coming in since 2012. And I think that I remember I held a 2012 party or event in my house in Yaldhurst Road, and we celebrated 2012 on the 12th of December. And we were looking at this fifth dimensional energy, and we were all really excited. And then, of course, you wake up on the 13th of December, and not much has changed. But has it? Has it actually changed? Has it taken all of this while, this 8-9 years, for our vibration, our thoughts, our manifestations to start to really show us that we are actually in this fifth dimensional energy, and how time has a more of a linear concept rather than a literal concept? I think for myself, what I find is that with the right vibration, I instantly manifest the right thought and vibration, the right tone to my thinking. Bang, it just happens. And I've also noticed this month in particular, listening to those really random thoughts that come into my mind, and just going ahead and doing whatever action it is, obviously legal and safe and, for the best good of myself, So I'm listening to those really positive thoughts and following through and then getting these really amazing outcomes. May has definitely been a month of ask and it's given for myself. And it is within a blink of an eye. Time feels like it's just instant. It's an instant process. And I'm beginning to wonder if that is that fifth dimensional vibration of 2012 finally coming in. And am I moving away from that third fear based dimensional living where ask and it's given? The thought goes out, let it go, and it just happens. I think that, oh, but the cat's going to come in. You must excuse her. I'll just move her along and apologise. I think there is a process where now is the time to really think about how you're manifesting, how are your thoughts positively impacting your life, but how long does it take? How long does it take for that process to come? Or are you still in a fear-based mode where anxiety and stress really override some of your more rational thought processes, some of your more rational thinking? Excuse me, she's just determined to sit on my desk today. This is a great honour. So thinking about, well, how does that all work? How does my mind work? What am I creating? Am I still in that low third dimensional vibration where it feels really hard and it feels really difficult and it feels like I'm just treading water constantly in a process that is making my life just maybe unpleasant. It makes my life a little bit sad, worrisome, irksome. I feel stuck. So think about where your vibration is right now, because all of the modalities and the practices that are out there, all of my courses that I know many of you have participated on, revisit those tools. They've all been leading to this moment in time where the fifth dimensional frequencies and energies are available to us. And so therefore we don't waste our time in getting bogged down by that lower vibrations. We've got this real opportunity for expansion. So it's a really interesting time. I had a call from one of my teachers, one of the Phoenix Light Foundation teachers, and she had a whole load of course manuals. And so we met for coffee, and in amongst those manuals that I collected from her was what was called back then Astral Travel. And that course I did about 8 years ago, and I only held it once. So I wasn't quite sure if the students were ready for that. I wasn't quite sure if what I was trying to say to people was getting across. It was called Astral Travel and Interdimensional Consciousness. And I've changed it and I've updated it because I was quite excited to find this manual. I'd totally forgotten about the course itself. And I've changed it to fifth dimensional energies through astral travel and soul expansion. Because I think now is the time for that course. Now people are aware of their spiritual guides, they're aware of their lucid dreaming episodes, they're aware of feeling like they've been working all night. People are more aware of the astral planes and what that means for us in terms of our evolution. And I think it's a really interesting course with the new additions, new graphics, and making it a little bit more accessible by explaining what the different energy grid lines are in the planet, whether it be the Curry lines, the Schumann lines, the crystalline grid, all of these different frequencies that we resonate with. They're all in this manual. And I sent an email out to the online students, and wonderful to see students booking in on that course. So if you feel you're ready for the next shift, if you feel you want to get a little bit deeper into the healing process and find a new way of living and a new way of residing, that might be a course for you to look at. I do have the link in the newsletter for you. So time is now the time for fifth dimensional living. Is time running away with itself and leaving you feeling, where has that time? I know that's what Michael and I are saying to ourselves in terms of where has the 35 years gone that we've been together, nearly 40 years in total. It just feels quite quite a milestone, quite an achievement in modern day thinking in terms of people staying together. And how has this month been for you? Have you felt like time has been folding itself in on itself and you get from here to here and there's nothing in between? The journey seems to have disappeared and you're at your destination before you know it, and you're left feeling a sensation of, wow, how did that happen? Yeah, I think that time on this particular month, as we come into and travel towards the middle of the year, and our winter solstice down here, our summer solstice up on the northern hemisphere, you're at that point in time where things are changing rapidly, really rapidly. So have a think about time and how that has impacted you. And if you're interested in the fifth dimensional frequencies, then the online course is there for you. I still have my Reiki courses going out, one or two people booking in for level 3, which is just wonderful at the end of the year. And I always get a lovely group of people together. This always spontaneously comes together for my level 1s and 2s. And also for any of you who are looking at becoming a Reiki Master Teacher, then I'm putting that training program back out again. It takes about a full year to become a Reiki Master Teacher, but I'm here every step of the way to help you on that journey. So until the next time, when I want you to think about time, we'll see what June is going to bring in for us. But be aware of your time, where it's going and how you spend it. And I hope it's fruitful, productive, and prosperous. Until the next time, namaste. Bye for now.